Hello. We're back with yet another video, but this time it's the end of the 2025 NFL Draft. We are on the NFL site because we are looking at the Titans draft alone for right now. I will probably be looking at other ones for other video ideas that I have. But for now, I really just want to go over the Titans because I'm super excited. I'm rocking the Air McNair jersey for my boy Cam Ward. Mostly because his jersey isn't in the mail yet. It's pre-ordered, but I gotta wait for that. Either way, I'm super excited. Uh, the Titans draft. I personally really like the Titans draft. There are a couple things I would have liked. I would have liked a better linebacker. I mean, I know the guy you can see here at number 2 might be able to do a little bit of both, but and we got Cody Barton, so that might be a little bit of the substitute there. But I would have liked a little bit more help. But obviously, they got a plan. I just kind of like I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna believe. I shouldn't, but I'm going to because I love my Titans and I just hope that they get it done this time. But either way, let's get into this draft. Number 1 overall, we knew it was going to be Cam Ward. I've said many times that I wanted it to be Abdul Carter, but Cam Ward's about the next best option. I would have liked. I mean, Travis Hunter is a great pick, right? The Titans, though, I don't think they would have been able to utilize him as well, right? He's a good receiver. He's a good defensive back. He's very good at both of those. But if we went with Will Levis, we wouldn't have had. We don't know if we would have got it done, right? And you saw later on in the draft, you saw like Tyler Slough get drafted. You saw Will Howard, Quinn Ewers, all these guys get drafted late. You could have maybe tried to ride with one of them, but overall, you have the guy that you like right there. You grab him. And honestly, I'm super happy to see Cam Ward as a Tennessee Titan. I've seen every interview I've seen, his press conferences, everything I've enjoyed so very much to see him. He looks wonderful. Looks wonderful. I'm super excited to see him. Obviously, Warren Moon gave the blessing for the number 1. That is super cool. How what more could he be excited about there, right? But that being said, uh, yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with this. I am absolutely in love with what they did with Cam Ward. I think that he's going to be a big game changer, right? What they did before the draft and signing Tyler Lockett was obviously a great idea, right? Because in that case, what you're doing is you're getting him help. You're getting him veteran help. Calvin Ridley's been in the league for years. Tyler Lockett's been in the league for years. Chig Okonkwo is still pretty young. So basically, you're just getting him a lot of reps with guys that are established, that are veterans, and that was a very good signing. And I really love what they're doing with Cam Ward. I just hope that the offensive line is what we hope it to be, and we get the job done there. The next pick was I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this first name. Aladejo is how I'm gonna say it. He is an edge from UCLA. The tape looks good. He gets off the edge really well. He gets to the quarterback. He does what he does. It looks like he can double a little bit as linebacker, and that's kind of something that I would like to see. And hopefully that is the case, because I loved what I saw. I didn't watch a lot of UCLA games. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I did. Ironically enough, I know what Kevin Winston can do because Big Ten stuff. But yeah, he was one of those guys I didn't really get a lot to look at. So basically, when you look at his highlight tapes, he looks really good. He gets off the edge really fast. He gets to his guys. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you could be upset about that pick at all. I really like him overall. No complaints with him. I'm super excited to see what he's going to do. Obviously, we had to do a little twist and turns to get to this pick, but overall, I think we did okay with it. The next pick, Kevin Winston Jr. I believe that Seattle traded up, is what it was. Yeah, because we were number 3 in the second round, and we traded back. Kevin Winston Jr. I've seen Kevin Winston play a lot. He's a super good safety. I was really happy to see that he was still available in round 3 because I think I even had like a second round grade on him myself. I At least I thought. I don't know anything what I'm talking about. I'm just a fan, right? But either way, I was super happy to see it. I love what they got here. Kevin Winston is a very good safety. He's very good ball hawking. I think that him and Amani Hooker are going to be a brutal 1-2 punch. Maybe as good as when Kevin Byard was here. But yeah, I mean, is there any complaints that you can get from Kevin Winston? There's not a lot, right? I mean, there's still some issues here and there, but overall, I think he's a very good player. Okay, so I'm gonna try to pronounce this next name, Chimere Dike, from Florida. So I actually have a friend that's a very big Florida fan, so I kind of asked him what he thought about the guy, and basically he told me that he's honestly not the most like polished receiver, but he got a lot more reps when DJ Lagway came in. He looks, and obviously I looked at his combine numbers. He's super fast, so I think that well, Cam Ward said he likes verticals. Chima Ray here looks like the kind of guy that you'd put on those verticals and just let him fly down the field. And yeah, no, I'm there are so many things that I think they could do with him in the offense because I just watching what he can do. He runs his routes fairly well. He's got really good footwork. I would love to see what he can do off the point of attack, and hopefully he will do what he's supposed to do off the point of attack. Overall, I like the pick. The next pick is Gunnar Helm or Gunnar Helm from Texas. Gunnar Helm has made a lot of big plays at Texas, and obviously Quinn Ewers was his quarterback. He played with Arch Manning a little bit. I think Gunnar Helm is a very good pick. I didn't really get to see a lot of his blocking. I did watch Texas here and there, but I'm going to be honest with you, barely paid attention to the tight end. I regret that now. But yeah, I mean that's yet another one that I'm super excited to see because I really think that that's going to be a big help, right? Because Chickaconquo, I'm 100% going to be honest, I'm not sold on him as a starting tight end. And tight ends are so big in the NFL now that it's just, super helpful if you get your guy. And yeah, no, I have no reason to believe that he won't be a really, really good player. I don't know if he's the best blocker. I don't know if he's going to be as good as like George Kittle or Travis Kelce. Obviously, that's too early to tell. But overall, yeah, what can you say? A really nice pick. The next pick, Alec Ayamanor from Stanford. Okay, so I know a little bit about this guy, and I know this guy is actually a really, really talented receiver. And I believe he's Canadian, so that's pretty cool too. Gonna be honest, again, not a thing I watched a lot of, but when I did watch, I was super impressed with him. He's super fast. He's really good. He runs certain routes really, really well. I thought he was a guy that was going to go day two, and he did not. I don't know how I can't be excited about this pick. I was at first kind of confused, right? Because we had just drafted a receiver, but it kind of came into play there that, yeah, we don't know about Traylon Burks. So getting some youth to add into a group that's very, very established and they have played in the league for a while, that could be helpful, right? Because Tyler Lockett's going to be there to help. Calvin Ridley's going to be there to help. Yeah, I mean, a super good pickup for them. I'm excited to see what he's got. I've seen what he can do in college. I hope he continues it in the NFL, and I think he will be really, really good. Jackson Slater. Okay, so he's a guard from Sacramento State. We're gonna get to the people that I'm not as aware of, right? I am aware of Marcus Harris and I am aware of Kalel Mullings, which we will get to them at some point. But when it comes to Jackson Slater, I did not watch a lot of Sacramento State, but overall, I think if you're in the round 5 area, you're pretty happy with what you got here. He's probably going to be a guy that develops pretty well. And really, the Titans really need depth pieces at this point. They let Dylan Radins walk. The entire O-line basically got resurfaced except for our young guns. And I mean, having Kevin Zeitler to teach you how the position would be a super good thing to have because I believe Kevin Zeitler is about 33, 34 himself. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong here in round 5, and a lot of linemen that get drafted late end up doing pretty well in the NFL. So, hey, hopefully he's the next one, right? Marcus Harris, the cornerback from California. Okay, so here's the thing: when he's drafted in round 6, these are the kind of guys that they're basically just, hey, if he turns out to be the next this, that is super great. But overall, he's probably going to be a guy they put on kick returns and stuff like that. The Titans did need some help in the secondary, and I think they addressed that pretty well with the Kevin Winston pick earlier on. There are a couple other things I'd like to see us get, but really, I don't think you can go wrong with Marcus Harris. I think he's going to be able to be a guy that helps out in special teams and be able to fill a slot role when you need him to, and I think he's going to do it well. I really liked what he did at Cal. Cal, unfortunately, wasn't really the best team in the Big Ten, but they did all right. Wait, no, they Big Ten. No, they were ACC. I'm crazy. Don't quote me. I'm crazy. He also, he's made plays, and that's super good, right? And I'm excited to see what he can do, right? Because overall, like you're getting these 6th and 7th round picks, you're gonna sit there and go, well, maybe he will be on the starting staff at some point. But overall, we just don't know until it happens, and I think that's a good pickup for us. I'm really excited about that. And then Kalel Mullings from Michigan, man. He's a Michigan man. I love it. I'm super excited about that one too. Um, Mullings can play some football. Obviously, I believe he was starting off as the backup to Donovan Edwards, but overall, the guy can play some football. And I definitely like this pick because if Tyjae Spears or Tony Pollard goes out, I think that this guy has everything that it takes to slide in. And yeah, like you said, like a lot of people have said, at least late round running backs, they don't end up doing a lot in the NFL, but you never know at this point, right? We've seen a lot of them turn out to be okay. Obviously, we don't have our Christian McCaffreys all over the place, but in fact, Kenneth Gainwell, big reason they won the Super Bowl was a round 5. The Eagles won the Super Bowl was a round 5 pick. So yeah, no, I'm trying to rate him high, but the fact that he fell into the 6th really worries me. But at the same time, this was a very deep running back class, so unfortunately, he might have just came out at the wrong time, right? There were Dylan Sampsons, there were Devin Neals, there were Quinshawn Judkins, Travion Henderson. Yeah, this was a very, very deep running back draft. So I'm gonna kind of hope that was just the case, and he turns out to be the best of the litter. Even though I think Ashton Jeanty is going to be an absolute animal. But yeah, overall, I think this is. I'm excited about this class, and I'm not usually not able to say that. I'm super excited about this class. I think this team is going to be really fun to watch. I am super excited. But now the NFL draft is over, make sure to stay tuned for all these fun videos that we are going to have coming out. I do have a reel that I posted the other night. My actual initial reaction to Cam Ward officially announced as a Tennessee Titan. Honestly, it's got more views than anything I've ever had, so I'm super grateful for that. But if you don't mind doing it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check me out on Twitch. That would be super fun. That will be in the description below. I appreciate you so very much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I can't wait to see you again.